Good morning, students of class 10. You are welcome back to the online classes. We are doing history, the age of industrialization, and we are talking about the weavers of India, the peasants and farmers of India. And the peasants, we are talking about weavers, the cotton weavers of India. And so far we have learned that cotton cloth was very much popular around the world, especially the European countries and in England. Once the East India Company set up their political power in India, they had the monopoly to do trade. Not only that, they appointed Gomatsas, new Gomatsas. Old Gomatsas, before Gomatsas were there, but they were the village Gomatsas. They had social link with the village. But the new Gomatsas who were appointed by the East India Company or the British government after, so these new Gomatsas were very arrogant, very cruel. They forcefully provided loan to the weavers. They were not ready to take the loans, but they were forced to take it. Because these new Gomatsas used to bring sepoys and used to beat them, flog them, force them to take loans. You see, now we'll continue. What happened after that? Number one, 3.2, what happened to the weavers? Number one, the weavers were often means most of the time, beaten and flogged by the new Gomatsas. Why they were beaten and flogged? Because sometimes there was a delay in supply. For delay in supply, sometimes they could not supply the finished product on time due to various reasons. They had to work manually. There was no machines, and sometimes they used to get sick. They had to work as well in the agricultural field. So this weaving was their part-time, and whole family used to get engaged to manufacture the cloth. So naturally there were delays, but these Gomatsas never understood this, and they used to bring sepoys and beat those weavers, flog them and beat them. The weavers lost the space for bargain. They could not bargain now or sell their product to other traders because they had taken the loan, and they were forced to. They were not ready, but they were forced. They lost the space for bargain for prices and sell to different buyers. They could not sell the product to different buyers, or they could not bargain for prices. The company, the price they received from company, East India Company, was very low, miserably low, very low. So they had to survive on a low wage. The price they received for their product, after hard labor, they used to weave the cloth joined by the family member, but the price they received was very low, not sufficient. In many places in Carnatic and Bengal, weavers deserted their villages. Deserted means left. Weavers left their villages because there was no profit. They had to work so hard, and the money they received was very low. There is no point doing this work. So many weavers deserted their villages. Why they deserted their village? If they stay in the village, they were forced to accept the loan. They were beaten. The police, new Gomatsa used to bring police. So they were forced to take the loan. So in order to solve the problem, they left the village altogether. They deserted their villages and migrated to other areas. They migrated to other areas as labor, or they went to their relatives to set up new looms there. They set up, those people who migrated from Bengal and Carnatic, they set up their looms where they could weave cloth. They set up their looms in other areas where they had some family relations. They went to their relatives, they had some family relations to other areas, other villages, and they went there and set up their loom and they worked there and produced cloth. Now, number 6, in other areas, some areas weavers deserted the village. In other areas, the weavers and the village traders, they revolted against the company and the Gomatsas and refused loans. They refused loans. They refused to accept loans. Once they accept the loans, means they are bound to finish the product on time, as well as the wages were very low. They had to sell at the fixed rate provided by the company, and it was not profitable. So, in some areas, weavers and village traders revolted against the company Gomatsas and refused loans. Closed their workshops. They closed their workshops and worked as agricultural laborers. They closed their workshops and worked as agricultural laborers. Because if they stay in the house, the company Gomatsas, appointed by the company, new Gomatsas, who had no social link with the village, they used to come with sepoys and forcefully provide loans. They were forced to accept the loans. So therefore, they closed down the workshop and they used to work in the agricultural field as laborers. So in this way they suffered. You see that? The policy of the East India Company or the Britishers had made them suffer. By 19th century, cotton weavers, remaining cotton weavers, those who remained and worked as weavers, the remaining cotton weavers faced a new set of problems. What was the new set of problem? The new set of problem was, in India, the market was flooded with mill cloth manufactured in England. The East India Company traders, they brought the mill cloth and flooded the market. Now the weavers could not sell their product in the market. So the weavers faced a new set of problems during 19th century. So we'll talk about that in our next class. So what things had happened. So that's all for today. Stay safe. Continue your study at home. Go through online portal every day and do not miss the class. Many of them, I know, many of them are not doing their classes regularly. They are just ignoring, but they will find it very difficult later on. So now, that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class and talk about something more. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching.